you're sitting there in your silk upholstered chair, talking to some rich folk that you know. Well, I hope you won't see me in my ragged company. You know I could never be alone. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. You know you think you're the queen of the underground, and you can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers to my wedding, and I won't forget to put roses on your grave. When you're sitting back in your rose pink Cadillac, making bets on Kentucky Derby Day, I'll be in my basement room with a needle and a spoon, and another girl to take my pain away. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground, and you can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers to my wedding, and I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground, and you can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the U.S. mail. Say it with dead flowers at my wedding, and I won't forget to put roses on your grave. No, I won't forget to put roses on your grave. It's Tuesday Live. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Tuesday Live. Thanks for joining us tonight. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy lives to tune into the show. And great to have you here. I see we've got Kathy and Dwight up in Waterloo, and Stan and Susie down in Eastern Ontario in the Seaway Valley, waiting on the snow. It's heading your way, Stan. We've got some here. And Kathy, good to see you. Kathy and Steve up in Elmira. And Waxxie, we've got, I'm going to get into Waxxie a little bit longer here up in North Bay. It's cold down here too, Waxxie. It's not just in the north. And Danny up on the Bruce, and Lee down in Lancaster, New York, and our good friend Ron up in Kapuskasing. Everybody's here tonight. And all the folks out there too. I know there's a lot of folks. Ron, I was actually playing golf with Ron last week. Good to see you. Hope you're out there watching Ron. Ron says he has trouble doing comments. I know a lot of other folks who are watching on YouTube on their TV or something can't get in as well. I know Jim and Lynn watch on YouTube on the big screen, and I know Peter and Catherine watch, and lots of other folks out there watching too. Nelson and Sandra, all the folks who watch out on YouTube and maybe aren't commenting. Great to see you as well tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. We have a great show tonight. Tonight we're shining a musical light on the addiction crisis. And you know, the entire Tuesday Live cast and I have been inspired by our good friend Waxxie up in North Bay to take a musical look at addiction. And as part of that, we have a great new song just released from Waxxie's Shack that I think you're going to enjoy, and it also shines a light on the addiction crisis we're dealing with. We also have a visit from our good friend, the blues slide man, Alfie Smith, who's looking to redeem one of his most hated guitars. So looking forward to that as well. And if you didn't get up early last week to catch the lunar eclipse, don't you worry. Stan McRae has you covered. He was up there and got up early in the morning and I think struggled a little bit in his, I think he was out there in his PJs and his slippers, but got his tripod up and got us some great pictures of the lunar eclipse. And Stan also has some other images from some of the Remembrance Day activities down in Eastern Ontario this past week, and some other pictures as well. So we're looking forward to that. And then we have music, of course, from all the regular crew. And speaking of that, let's flip it right over to Cousin Willie Witherspoon. Well, hey y'all, Willie here. Good to see you tonight. And we're doing this show, you know, talking about songs that reference addiction, because, you know, addiction's a terrible thing. You know, it's a big issue back home, North South Carolina, and certainly a big issue up here too, I think. So, you know, it's something we got to get rid of that stigma about it, and, you know, start talking about it and start helping people, because, you know, it's an illness. It's not a weakness. I think that's you want to know what Willie thinks about that? It's an illness, not a weakness. But anyways, I got a song here I heard it sung by the great Johnny Cash, but it's actually done by a band called the 9 Inch Nails. And I'm not sure who them fellas are. Maybe they're women, I don't know. But I heard the Johnny Cash version. That's what inspired me to do this one. It's called Hurt. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar stain. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I knew goes away in the end. You could have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down, I will make you hurt. I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair. full of broken thoughts I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else, I am still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again, a million miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way. Thanks so much, Willie. That was a great rendition of that song, Hurt. And as we mentioned, we're talking about addiction, bringing awareness to addiction. I'm not going to get into it in too much detail. I think the music will speak for itself, and got some message coming later as well, I think, from Waxxie. And hey, Lou, good to see you from Brockville, checking in from Brockville. And Lou usually watches it after time shifts. It watches it later. It's good to see you on live tonight, Lou. Great to speaking of Eastern Ontario, we're going to send it even a little farther than Brockville, down along the St. Lawrence River, to our good friend Stan McRae, who has some fantastic pictures for us tonight. So take it away, Stan. Thanks so much, Stan. Great pictures, fantastic. Glad there was a clear night down in Eastern Ontario, even though it wasn't up in the Bruce. I believe it was clear here. I was going to get up. In fact, I think I woke up and looked at my clock beside my bed. It said like 4 a.m., and I think that was around the time, although I don't think the full effect was until a little later. But and I sort of rolled over and thought, maybe that's a little early, and by the time I got back around to it, it was too late. But I'm glad that Stan caught it and shared it with us. Appreciate that. No, the other pictures, those other pictures, them firing off the cannon, that was quite interesting. That was at the, I think we talked about that last week on a Remembrance Day, Remembrance Tuesday Live Remembers show about Chrysler's Farm, which was a war during the Battle of 1812 down in Eastern Ontario. And I have a bit of history there. I looked after the gardens there for a few summers when I was a student. And I was quite excited to see those cannons firing. I wish I was there. That would have been a lot of fun. But anyways, here's another song by Chris Stapleton, a guy who knows I think a little bit about addiction. I think he had some alcohol issues before he sort of met a woman, set him straight. And the song speaks to that. Used to spend all my nights out in a barroom. Liquor was the only love that I've known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of a bottle always dry. When you poured out your heart, well, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. is Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Thanks again, Stan. And I should also mention, I don't want to forget this, because yesterday was my mother's 93rd birthday. My mother, Erna, who watches the show religiously. I hope you're watching tonight, Mom. I know sometimes she has trouble getting on, but usually she's pretty good. She watches over on YouTube, the comment-less area, but she does pop into the after party, so you're always welcome. If you want to meet my mom, you can always drop into the after party. And thanks a lot, Lou, for that kind words. But we're going to send it down to Hamilton to. Well, there's a happy birthday greeting. I'll pop that up because Mom won't see it on her YouTube unless I pop it up on the screen. So Kathy says happy birthday. I'm sure lots of other folks out there wishing happy birthday too. Ron down in Kapuskasing. I'm sure there'll be lots of birthday wishes for Mom. We had a little birthday there. I missed it, but we're heading down there this weekend, so we'll see her. I'm going to send it down to our good friend in Hamilton. We haven't seen him on the show for a bit, but he's been touring around and making music, and one of the best slide players that I know, and that's Alfie Smith. And he's got a story about one of his guitars that he's trying to rehabilitate a bit.
Hello again, this is Alfie with his most hated Hensel. My good friend Ted Woodford pretty much gave this a complete overhaul. Everything you could do to it, he pretty much did. And so he also has a theory that some of these guitars might have been originally made for slide to begin with, because the bridge is in the wrong location, the neck sets were always a little off, and they always, not always, but a lot of them came with nut risers when he started repairing them. So I thought I'd demonstrate what it sounds like with slide. I think it makes a really nice slide guitar, makes a really good guitar in general, but an added bonus, it works for both. So here's an old gospel song. On that main line, just tell them what you want. Oh, Jesus on that main line, tell them what you want. Jesus on that main line, just tell them what you want. Just to call them up and you tell them what you want. That line ain't ever busy, just tell them what you want. Oh, that line ain't ever busy, just tell them what you want. That line ain't ever busy, just tell them what you want. Just call them up and you tell them what you want. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. If you're sick and you wanna get ways, tell them what you want. Oh, if you're sick and you wanna get ways, tell them what you want. If you're sick and you wanna get ways, tell them what you want. Just call them up and you tell them what you want. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. mine. I'm gonna let it shine, oh, this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, oh, this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Jesus on that main line, just tell him what you want. Oh, Jesus on that main line, just tell him what you want. Jesus on that main line, just tell him what you want. Just call him up and you tell him what you want. Just call him up and you tell him what you want. Thanks so much for listening, and thanks a lot, Ted, for bringing this guitar back to life. I really appreciate it.
That was fantastic, as always, Alfie. Always such a talented musician. We're so thankful for having him on the show. And check him out. Check out Alfie's YouTube channel. He's got a lot of tunes over there if you like that style of music. And how can you not like that style of music? Alfie's got lots of stuff over on his YouTube channel. And also check out his live schedule. I posted a lot on the Facebook page, but I think you can follow him on Facebook as well. If you're down in this area, he does play a lot around Hamilton, Niagara, gets up into KW area occasionally, plays other festivals around and about. I know a few weeks ago, I think he was down in Mexico, playing at a little kind of blues reggae festival down on a little island off the coast of Mexico. And he gets around, so check him out, and I hope to see him live soon myself. Mom, a couple other birthday greetings popped in for you. There's Stan McRae popping in saying happy birthday, and Danny from up on the Bruce wishing you happy birthday as well. And your old crosstown neighbor now in Elmira, Kathy, as well. Thanks for sharing those birthday greetings, folks. I know Mom appreciates it. And great to see everybody out there tonight. And we're going to turn it over to our resident Bob Dylan specialist, Rob Dylan, see what he's got for us tonight. Rob.
How does it feel?
Hi everybody, it's Rob Dylan here. Good to see you. And I know we're talking about drugs and addiction and that sort of thing tonight. Good topic to bring attention to, I guess. And some people talked about my brother Bob and whether he had any addiction issues. And really, it's none of my business. I think he's pretty clean right now, anyways. But anyways, it's written a lot of songs, as you know, and a lot of people interpreted them. And a lot of people call this Bob's his drug song, but. Actually, when Bob was asked about it by an interview back a few years ago, he said it's not a drug song. It's his protestiest of protest songs, and it's called Estonia. And Let's Get Stoned, I think it's called. And Everybody Must Get Stoned. Let's call it that. Let's say I believe that's the title. But anyways, Bob said it's not really about getting high or anything like that. It's about how people will stone you for all sorts of things. I think he's thinking of stoning more in the biblical sense, but you can interpret it any way you want. But I'm going to give it a shot here. Hope you like it. Trying to be so good. They'll stone you just like they said they would. They'll stone you when you're trying to go home. Then they'll stone you when you're there all alone. But I would not feel so all alone. Oh, everybody must get stoned. Well, they'll stone you when you're walking along the street. They'll stone you when you're trying to keep your seat. They'll stone you when you're walking on the floor. And they'll stone you when you're walking to the door. Oh, but I would not feel so all alone. Oh, everybody must get stoned. Oh, they'll stone you when you're at the breakfast table. They'll stone you when you're young and able. They'll stone you when you're trying to make a buck. They'll stone you and they'll just say good luck. Tell you what, do not feel so all alone. Yeah, everybody must get stoned. They'll stone you and say that it's the end. Then they'll stone you and then they'll come back again. How they'll stone you when you're riding in your car. And they'll stone you when you're playing your guitar. Yes, but I would not feel so all alone. Oh, everybody must get stoned. They'll stone you when you walk all alone. Oh, they'll stone you when you're walking home. How they'll stone you and then say you were brave. Oh, they'll stone you when you're set down in your grave. Oh, but I would not feel so all alone, 'cause everybody must get stoned, yeah.
Well, he's no Bob Dylan. That's because he's Rob Dylan, our resident Bob Dylan expert. And the birthday greetings just keep popping in. Lee Burns sending you a happy birthday from down Lancaster, New York, Mom. That's appreciate that, Lee. This next song I'm going to do is a song that by Ed Sheeran. If you don't know Ed Sheeran, fantastic sort of finger-style kind of ballady type musician. Plays some really cool stuff. Does a lot of cool looping stuff. An English fella, younger English fella, very talented. Check him out if you haven't heard him. I'm going to try to do this song justice. It's called The A-Team, and it's I believe inspired by friends that he lost to drug overdoses, which is kind of what we're sort of bringing awareness to tonight. White lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes. Burn lungs, sour taste. Lights gone, days end, struggling to pay rent. Long nights, strange man. And they say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18. But lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries, and they scream the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're just under the upper hand and go mad for a couple grams, and she don't wanna go outside tonight. And in a pipe she flies to the motherland, or sells love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. angels to fly. Ripped gloves and raincoat, tried to swim and stay afloat. Dry house, wet clothes. Loose change, banknotes, weary-eyed, dry throat. Call girl, no phone. And they say she's in the class A team, stuck in her daydream. I've been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. And they scream the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're just under the upper hand and go mad for a couple grams. And she don't wanna go outside tonight, and in a pipe she flies to the motherland, or sells love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. An angel will die, covered in white, closed eye, hoping for a better life. This time will fade out tonight, straight down the line. And they say she's in the class A team, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. And they scream the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're just under the upper hand and go mad for a couple of grams. And we don't wanna go outside tonight, and in a pipe we fly to the motherland, or sell love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. Angels to fly, to fly, to fly. Angels to fly, to fly, to fly. Angels to die. A beautiful but sad song by Ed Sheeran about overdose. We have, I thought that I'd bring this song out of the vault. It was a duet that Willie and Robbie did quite a while back, but I think it applies to tonight's show, an old Jefferson Airplane tune. You larger, and one pill makes you small, and the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. You go chasing rabbits and you know you're gonna fall. Tell them a hookah smoking caterpillar has given you the call. Call Alice when she was just small. Oh, when the man on the chessboard get up and tell you where to go, and you've just had some kind of mushroom
Oh, and your mind is moving low. Go ask Alice. Oh, I think she'll know. Logic and proportion have fallen sloppy dead, and the white knight is talking backwards, and the red queen's off with her head. Remember what the dormouse said. Feed your head, feed your head.
Well, thanks, Willie and Robbie. That was a pretty psychedelic tune there, but quite enjoyed that. But yes, we're going to take it a little closer to home here to Ontario singer-songwriter Fred Eagle Smith, a song called Alcohol and Pills. Hank Williams, he came down from Montgomery with a heart full broken country songs. But Nashville, Tennessee didn't really understand him, 'cause he did things differently than the way that they were done. But when he finally made it to the Grand Ole Opry, he made it stand still. He ended up on alcohol and pills. Elvis Presley, he came down from Jackson with a brand new way of singing, Lord, and a brand new way of dancing. Even from the waist up, Lord, he gave the world a thrill. He ended up on alcohol and pills. Alcohol and pills, it's a crying shame. I think they might have been happy with the glory and the fame. Fame doesn't take away the pain, oh, it just pays the bills, and you wind up on alcohol and pills. Janis Joplin, she was wild and reckless. And then there was Graham Parsons, Lord, and then there was Jimi Hendrix. The story just goes on, and I guess it always will. They ended up on alcohol and pills. Alcohol and pills, it's a crying shame. I think they might have been happy with the glory and the fame. But fame doesn't take away the pain, oh, it just pays the bills, and you wind up on alcohol and pills. Sometimes somebody just doesn't wake up one day. Sometimes it's a heart attack, sometimes they just don't say. They pulled poor old Hank Williams out of a Cadillac Coupe de Ville. He'd ended up on alcohol and pills. Alcohol and pills, it's a crying shame. I think they might have been happy with the glory and the fame. But fame doesn't take away on alcohol and pills. Yes, you wind up on alcohol and pills. A great Fred Eaglesmith song about addiction. And let's turn it over to the Beatles tribute room to our good friend Neil Old and see what he has for us.
Well, hello everybody. It's Neil Old here, all by myself tonight, and thinking about this addiction thing, and certainly appreciate Waxxie, my buddy Waxxie, bringing this to our attention, and great topic to play some music around and to contemplate and bring to people's attention and awareness, because it is certainly an epidemic, and it's been going on for a long time, for generations and generations, and I'm sure Neil saw a lot of it when he was growing up as a rock star. And in fact, this song he wrote inspired by losing one of his bandmates to drug addiction, and it's probably, I think it's one of the greatest songs ever written about drug addiction. It's called "The Needle and the Damage Done." Caught you knocking at my cellar door. I love you, baby, can I have some more? Ooh, the damage done. I hit the city and I lost my band. I watched the needle take another man. Gone, gone, the damage done. Sing the song because I love the man. I know that some of you won't understand. Melt blood to keep from running out. I've seen the needle and the damage done. A little part of it in everyone, but every junkie's like a setting sun.
Well, thanks so much, Neil. That was a lovely version of that sort of haunting song. Appreciate you that. And see Danny and Putty's favorite song. Good to see you, Putty. And I know it's also the executive producer. It's one of her favorite Neil songs as well. So it's certainly a dark song, but also a very moving song. That's for sure. This whole show was kind of built from the inspiration. I was kind of thinking a few days ago, well, what are we going to do for the show this week? I was sort of thinking, well, I'll just do some of my favorite tunes. That's kind of my fallback position. When we get to like the 137th episode, I'm looking for something to do. And then I got an email from our good friend Dan Waxxie Belbin from up at Waxxie Shack, who's our Tuesday Live favorite with his funny and upbeat music videos. And this one was a little heavier, but a great tune, and certainly done in regular Waxxie style. And it kind of inspired me to think, boy, there's a lot of great songs around addiction, and it's also a good subject to bring forward. So I thought, well, we'll build a show around it. And this is the song that inspired it. And if you don't follow Waxxie, check him out on YouTube. He's got a great YouTube channel. You can sign up there, and like our channel, if you're on YouTube, hit the little little subscription and bell thing so you know when new videos come out. And you can also find that link on our featured artist page at tuesdaylive.ca if you're trying to track it down. It's an easier way than searching. But without further ado, let's kick it up to North Bay to Waxxie Shack.
Hello, folks. My name's Waxxie, and welcome to the Shack. The Glorious Sons sawed-off shotgun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mother, I don't want to take my medicine. 24 years in the gutter again. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Everybody's acting like they're all alright. I can hardly get myself to sleep at night. I'm sick of it. Yeah, I'm sick of it. Yeah, they sent the tax man. I lost my job and he got hooked on tea garden. Shut the lights off, they took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, they sent the tax man. I lost my job and he got hooked on tea garden. Shut the lights off, they took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun. I'd rather be crazy than to take these pills. I'm sick of being okay against my will. I'm losing it. Yeah, I'm losing it. Ain't a thing in this world that I'm gonna miss. It's all fake smiles and leather jackets. We're full of it. Yeah, we're full of shit. I don't know who to trust. Yeah, they said the tax man lost his job and he got hooked on tea garden. Shut the lights off, we took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, they said the tax man lost his job and he got hooked on tea garden. Shut the lights off, we took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun. I'm losing it. I bought a sawed-off shotgun. I'm losing it. I bought a sawed-off shotgun. I don't know who to trust. Maybe people like us. Yeah, they sent the tax man. I lost my job and he got hooked on tea garden. Shut the lights off, they took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, they sent the tax man. I lost my job and he got hooked on tea garden. Shut the lights off, they took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, they sent the tax man. I lost my job and he got hooked on tea garden. Shut the lights off, they took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun. Woo!
Wow, that was such a beautiful and powerful song, Waxxie. Thank you so much for sharing that with us and sharing that message as well. I don't know if you read all the little sign or messages that Waxxie put up in there. I'd certainly encourage you to go to his YouTube channel, or if you follow him on Facebook, check it out and listen and watch it again. I've listened to it several times. Actually, I had to listen a few times. First few times I listened to it, it brought a bit of a tear to my eye. So I wanted to I didn't want to break down in the show, but it's certainly a moving song and a moving message as well. That in since 2016 to 20. Anyways, the dates are inconsequential, but the number of overdose deaths in Canada has doubled, sort of in the last 4 years, and certainly it's up to I think 22 people a day dying from overdose deaths in Canada. So certainly something we tend to stigmatize drug addiction, but it's as Willie said up off the top of the show there, it's it's an illness. It's not a weakness. And certainly a lot of homelessness related to mental health issues and things we really need to really think about as a community, as individuals, as a community, and as a society. And I certainly thank Waxxie for helping us or inspiring us to shine a musical light on the addiction crisis. I don't know if Waxxie knew this or not, but I was actually Googling to make sure I was spelling addiction properly, and I found out that next week is National Addiction Awareness Week. And so we'll be sharing some information on Tuesday Live social media, Facebook and elsewhere. But I'd also urge you to look into information and activities in your community and see if there's anything you can do to help fight this scourge on our society. And I thought that was a really good Mahatma Gandhi quote that Waxxie had at the end. It was great to see Alfie Smith on the show as well. Be sure to check him out on YouTube or live if you can. And follow him on Facebook is another option as well. And thanks to Stan McRae, as always, for sharing his amazing images. Rob Dylan, Neil Old, and Lazy Horse, Robbie O'Spoon, and cousin Willie Witherspoon for all the work they do. And I appreciate everyone who supports the show as a patron, contributing to our virtual tip jar at tuesdaylive.ca, sharing, liking, commenting, just being part of the Tuesday Live audience. Thank you so much for being here. My executive producer, Carol, as well. Keeps things on the up and up here. The talented Tuesday Live animation department. And, please, if you have a chance, continue the conversation at our virtual after party on Zoom. Always interesting conversation on a wide range of subjects with folks from across the country. We'd love to have you join us. The link is in the show email that you can sign up to at Tuesday Live. Again, I thought that was a great Gandhi quote that Waxxie shared at the end of his song. We can heal our communities, heal our families, heal each other's, and heal ourselves with just love. Everybody needs a place to go, and everybody needs a way to know they're just loved. Why do we hurt the ones we love? Why don't we lift them up instead of putting them down and just love? 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We'll keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just for a very short time to lie in the sun and sip sweet wine and just love. We'll all be here and then be gone. Instead of harsh words and singing sad songs, let's just love. Of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We'll keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. if you joined with me, well then we would make two. We need more giving, less taken away. If we start right now, we'll get there someday to just love. You find it in your heart if you look deep enough. You find the only thing that we really need now, it's just love. It's hard to just love in a world full of hate. Get started now, it won't be too late to just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. Just love, just love, just love, just love, just love, just love. Just love. Thanks, Waxxie. Thanks to everybody for watching tonight.